Let's get real about what it's actually like to be in a relationship with a narcissist. Let's have a real talk. If you're looking at a list of narcissistic traits and nodding along, you might be remembering that slow sinking feeling that something was deeply wrong in your relationship. It's like a fog that rolls in slowly. You don't even realize how little you can see until you're completely lost in it. Let's break it down, not with clinical terms, but what it actually feels like. First is the public saint, the private sinner act. You've seen it. They hold the door open for a stranger with a dazzling smile. They're the life of the party. Everyone adores them. But the car ride home? It's icy silence or a critique of something you did. So you sit there wondering, why does the cashier gets the best version of them and I get the scraps? It's because strangers are a new audience to win over. You're already their captive audience. The glory is in the conquest, not in the maintenance of a real intimate connection. Second, you're expected to be their personal mind reader. Remember the time you didn't know they had a bad day just by looking at them? Or you didn't automatically pick their coffee on the way home? The resulting sigh, the eye roll, the withdrawn silence, it all screams, "You failed me." They live in a world where their needs are the sun, and you are simply expected to orbit around them, anticipating their every desire. It's a game you can never win because the rules are only in their head. The goalposts are constantly moving, and you're left feeling inadequate. Third is the responsibilities become magically your to-do list. It starts small. Can you just answer that email for me? Or can you handle renewing my license? I'm so busy. Over time, you're not just managing your life. You're managing their administrative tasks, their emotional turmoil, and their social calendar. The strain isn't immediate. It's a slow drip, drip, drip of their burdens onto your shoulders until you're carrying the weight of two people. You become their parent, their secretary, and their therapist, all while being told you're not enough. Fourth is the financial roller coaster you never signed up for. Budget? What budget? Narcissists are often driven by impulse and image. That means a sudden extravagant purchases to keep up appearances, a reckless investment, or a luxury item they can't afford but deserve. You find yourself constantly anxious, trying to build a stable financial foundation while they're pulling out the rug out from under you. The stress is immense, and it often leaves you cleaning up the mess, both financially and emotionally, long after the thrill of their purchase has worn off. Fifth and the last one is the invisible cage, when control creeps in. This is perhaps the most insidious part. It doesn't start with them forbidding you from seeing your friends. It starts with comments, "You're wearing that? Why do you hang out with them? They're a bad influence." So slowly, your world gets smaller. Your choices are questioned, your passions are mocked, and your independence is seen as a threat. They stop seeing you as a vibrant whole person and start seeing you as an extension of themselves, their property. Your role is to make them look good and feel good, and anything outside of that is an act of rebellion. If you're viewing this and your stomach is in knots because it all sounds too familiar, please hear this. Your confusion is a symptom of their behavior, not a reflection of your own reality. You weren't going crazy. You are in a crazy-making situation. Trust that feeling in your gut that knew something is wrong. Your peace is precious and you deserve a partnership, not a full-time job. managing a grown adult's ego and life. Sending you strength. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Peace.